Hi, it's not focusing on me, but it's alright. But hello and welcome to Monday. I think it's Monday, by the way. Anyway, today, this vlog will be the review, the first of 7, the Assassin's Creed Complete Collection, Assassin's Creed, The Secret Crusade. This untold story about Mr. Altair, the first master assassin. Well, for those who never played the franchise, the game is actually a really good way to get to understand through these books and this book. And the writer is he just nailed it. The story is very gripping. The pace is really good. The descriptions of the assassinations are really vivid. And in general, it's a really good book to read, no matter if you want to dip into the Assassin's Creed gaming franchise or not. This series of books, though, didn't mention anything about the Animus and all the Abstergo thingies outside of the Assassin's story. And that is actually okay. That is actually not very detrimental to the story itself, because while the Abstergo thing and Desmond Miles serves as modern-day part of the Assassin's Creed versus Templars, it actually doesn't matter in the story. You just the camera in this story. Basically, there is there's two parts. One is the diary of Marco Polo's father, and the story is being told, and the story of Altair is actually being narrated by Niccolo Polo to his brother. Hi, coming back. So what I'm talking about just now, sorry, the battery of this camera just ran out, and basically the story is being narrated by Niccolo Polo, Marco Polo's father. The story of Altair, I'm saying about, is, and it's basically, the story of Altair is being wrapped in a journal that Niccolo Polo has, and he's reading that journal, or rather, I think that's Altair's journal, and I think Niccolo is rather reading Altair's journal to his brother. It is, what's his name? Is this Maffeo, I guess? Yeah, Maffeo Polo, yeah. And basically, for every day, just basically he writes these things down in his diary, and and that's the second layer. And the third layer is that the diary is being read by another assassin. Basically, there's a lot of spoilers in here, so spoiler alert. I should have saved this a long time ago, just right at the start of the video. But spoiler alert, the person who actually read Niccolo Polo's diaries is Ezio Auditore, and he is on his way to Constantinople while he's reading the diary book. So basically, that sets up the connection between this book and the book about the Assassin's Creed Revelations, where Ezio Auditore is trying to find, I believe, the library of Altair, and using this journal to find 5 hidden keystones or stones of that could open the vault to a database of sorts. That's the Templar use. I don't know. I didn't read Revelations yet. Anyway, that's the story. Basically, the basic story is the game. the game is the story. The story is the Assassin's Creed game, where Altair is, well, basically nearly fails the mission, fails the mission of retrieving the piece of Eden, the apple piece of Eden, and only Malik just fighting through Templars and finally retrieving the treasure, and then Altair is being dipped down to a novice and goes to kill 9 targets for Al-Mualim, the assassin, the master assassin that time, the leader of the Assassin's Creed Brotherhood that time. So basically, after those 9 targets are killed, and around, I think after the 7th target was killed, he was awarded the rank of Master Assassin again. And finally, after he kills the 9th target, which is Robert D. Sabal, the then head of the Knights Templar at that time, Robert actually tells Altair that Al-Mualim is the traitor, and basically Altair goes back and kills Al-Mualim, which uses the piece of Eden and basically just teleport everywhere until he tires out, and Altair eventually kills him. And Altair has obtained the piece of Eden and become the master, and basically he studied the apple and basically improved the Brotherhood before, well, wanting to kill the Templars once and for all, and just left them. And ultimately his friend Abbas betrayed him. And this is really deep, I'm wondering should I dive that deep into the story, but just basically his friend betrayed him and take control of the Brotherhood and Masyaf, and basically Altair just went to confront Abbas with the villagers and basically overthrow Abbas using the rules of the creed, abiding the rules of the Brotherhood. Just never kill anyone innocent, and just basically convince Abbas to surrender and eventually kill Abbas, and just basically eventually killing Abbas and convincing his loyalists to surrender by example. Basically the process is he commands his allies to basically have every assassin coming against them to be hit unconscious but not killing them. That's actually quite very perfect to do, and I doubt that the people nowadays would have their sympathy to do that, just not kill people. Yeah, everyone now is working so hard and basically give up not an inch of stuff, which is anyway, the first Assassin story has been concluded, has been written, and I should dive down to the second book, Assassin's Creed Renaissance, which starts a tale for the second Master Assassin, Ezio Auditore. I think the best of the bunch. Yeah. This is a good book, and I expect that Ezio's stories will be even better. Yes. And hopefully through this book I can actually understand the assassins more. Not that I want to understand the Animus side of things more. I just want to get to know about the story in the games, where who are you controlling, what do you seek to achieve, and not related to the Animus. Because when I start playing Assassin's Creed games or watching other people play Assassin's Creed games, there was no Desmond Miles. You're basically called the Initiate, and maybe that's what I want. I want to understand the stories of these assassins and nothing more. And just, well, yeah. So that's the end of my review. So I give a point. So I give how many marks should I give for this book, or should I give any marks to this book? Because it's a good book. It's not the best book in the world, but hey, it's the good book, and I really hope the book concerning the newest game, Assassin's Creed Syndicate, could be out soon. I think soon. That's the correct word. I think right about the time where the movie comes out, that would be a good time to publish Assassin's Creed Syndicate, this book. And I will continue to enjoy Oliver Boden's, whoever that is, Oliver Boden's and Ubisoft's cooperation of Assassin's Creed collection. That sounded really clumsy, sorry, but yeah, because it's 2 AM and I'm really tired. So anyway, that's it for today. I have some more things to talk about in the next vlog, other than book reviews, obviously. And as always, let's be back the next time, shall we?